Hello everybody, this is Pheno, and I have just concluded recording an hour and 15-minute long video of this screen. Not this character, grant you, but I scrapped it. For the Friday episode, as you can see, I've lost a lot. I am on the losing streak from hell. We played a really bad healing deck. We then rolled over and played another really bad healing deck. We tossed together a full wall deck, and just still, no matter what I do, I've been getting pummeled into the ground. But this is the Friday episode, and I wanted to at least try to get a win. And I figure after an hour and 15 minutes of 0 wins, you guys don't want to watch that. You guys legitimately don't want to watch it, and I don't think I want to see all the comments of, Pheno, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it. You're making me sad inside. I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys. So, I'm starting over. Usually, I don't like doing that. But because I had the 3-day weekend and a little bit of free time turned up, I'm gonna do what I never do, and that is re-roll, start over. So that is the plan. Thank you all for your patience this week. I've had it's been a week. It's been a week, that's for sure. Kicked off some new series here on the channel, and I've been trying to get some collab stuff going with the wife, and I don't know, I feel like this series may have been suffering a little bit, and I want to start trying to give it more attention, because I really do enjoy this series in general. And yeah, this is still one of my favorite games to play throughout the week. Like, legitimately, whenever I'm doing really anything, this is the game that I have the most fun playing. So just knowing that, please continue to bear with me while I try to figure out how to play. Yeah, we'll just silence it. What the hell? Grab the mana out the gate. So we've got Winter's Wake. Oh, shit. That was a sneeze. That was a sneeze. So yeah, thank you all very much. I know Empire and Mike, you guys have been spectacular once again this week down in the comment section below. Giving me fantastic feedback while not just ripping me apart, which at times I feel like you guys should, but thank you so much for just not laying into me. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get it. I've got to figure some things out, and I feel like I'm doing it slower than I should be. I haven't really gone into full depth with this game about how tricky it is. Like, of everything I do on the channel, commentating over it is typically not a problem for me. This has been one of the series that consistently, commentating with it distracts me to a point that it can be hard for me to actually legitimately get good content going. Well, that was just a whole bunch of crap. Dump Winter's Wake. So he can't move, but he's still going to attack. And that's going to allow us to kill the Nocturne without actually raising a finger. Because the Battle Pet should theoretically punch that. Yes! Beautiful. That's been literally in the past hour and 15 minutes. That was the best play I've made all night. I had a play against a Pando bear, that when it takes damage, it deals whenever it takes damage, it deals damage to all the minions around it. Literally surrounded all of it, him, the general, with the luminous orbs. But I had already attacked, and if I had attacked the panda after I played it, I would have dealt 10 damage to the general and killed the panda. And I messed it up. And that sucked. Alright, so we drop him, get the free silence to drop him. Hooray! For battle pets! That was probably one of the best battle pet plays I've ever done. Most certainly. Well, she's dead. I like having the Harsh Sister. As long as that orb sticks around, which he has really no reason to attack the orb. Theoretically, we can switch and get her down there next turn. That's a bit of a problem. See, this is more of the game, like, we're probably going to lose, but I feel like we're losing far better. I'm so tempted to Winter's Wake. Just that. This lives, but it's 4 plus 6, or 4. Yeah, that's really tempting. It's probably one of the dumbest things I'll ever end up doing. So let's see what happens now. What? What was that? Ghost Azalea. Your general gains +1 attack for each shadow creep. What? I have never seen that card. That is awesome. Like, that is legitimately an awesome card. I don't know if we could have won that one. Let me know. You guys know better than I, whether or not I could have won that. I don't know. I feel like we're having a harder time playing at ladder 17, 18 than I ever had playing at, like, 13, 12, 14. Like, I don't understand what happened between last week and this week. I legitimately don't have a clue what the difference is. I haven't changed the way I'm playing. I'm trying to implement all of you guys' feedback. I finally perfected the wall deck. So I legitimately... Like, I legitimately don't understand what it is that I'm continuing to do wrong when playing at this ladder. I really don't know if it's just expected. You guys seem to watch the content even though I lose. So I'm assuming that it's just something that is fairly expected within the Duelyst community, that you're going to lose a lot. What? That has never happened. That you're just going to lose more than you win. And if that's the case, I feel a lot better. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this week alone has been one of the most daunting weeks of my gaming career since I got on YouTube. It has just been brutal. I feel like no matter what I do, I cannot get a win with this game right now. Literally, for the past hour and now 25 minutes, I have not gotten a win. So, it continues to depress me a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a good depression. It's a good depression. Kind of glad he attacked me, to be perfectly honest. Our curve in our hand right now is just bonkers. I don't know what this craziness is. I've never only gotten like 5 cost or 8 cost cards in my hand. I get it's RNG. When it really comes down to it, it is legitimate RNG. So I'm trying to keep the battle log open. It's something that you guys have really mentioned, is I need to be reading all of the cards. He's really protecting the damn Shiro Dragon, which I get. Super cute card. He's gonna carry 5 mana. There's no way he carries 5 mana. I mean, we're able to start actually dropping stuff now, which is going to be nice. All right. So let's do this. And this. Wow, he's quick, little bugger. Did you see that? So I'd really like to see him line up his board so that I can trigger this dude here. Is he gonna buff it? I don't know why he would buff a battle pet. Alright. So, we can nuke his entire board using this, or we can make him attack this, which will also kill pretty much his entire board. We certainly don't need 2 of these in our hand right now. Yeah, I think we go for that. Drop that there. The battle pet should automatically attack him. And then ping. Might as well do that. Then end our turn. Battle Pet is going to attack the Thunderhorn, which allows us to nuke all of that. Does leave him with a 5/1. Which I think we could have mitigated. I think we could have controlled that. What are those little bastards? Again, we can just run him in. Let's replace... Because now it's going to wipe everything he has. Minus this. Let's replace the Basilisk. And then... Let's do this. And then... that. Stun this. Just do that. Hit his general. Oh, I'm provoked. I want to keep my health. Next turn, we Winter's Wake, and we win the game. It's possible. He can take it all out. I feel like most of the ways for him to take them all out are going to result in him taking damage. So yeah, we just Winter's Wake and end it. And we have our first win, which I know to you guys seems pretty quick, but to me, this is the greatest moment of my evening. That was fun. That was a good match. So yeah, we are... I'll show you guys the deck that I'm currently playing. I used my spirit and I crafted the legit wall deck. I'm not a good enough player to truly utilize the deck to its full capacity right now, but I feel like what I want my goal to be right now is I'm going to continue doing my quests, and we're going to dabble and do quests whenever we get them. We're probably going to do awfully bad when we get our quests, but I want to be able to utilize the quest as learning experiences for the other classes and focus on Venar. So I put together, since I started this series, I've always said I wanted a wall deck, even before I knew that Venar had one of the more powerful decks in the game. And I stand by that. I want to make this deck work, and I want to get good enough to the point that I can actually play the deck. I feel like it's a good aspiration. So we have Fey Bloodwing. We've got 3 mana Death Grips. We have Aspect of Shimzar ×3. We have 3 Chromatic Colds. We have 3 Frigid Coronas. We have 3 Gravity Wells. We have 3 Hearth Sisters. We have 3 Basilisks. 3 Thunderhorns. Blue Conjurer ×2. Blue Conjurer is the one card in the deck that I don't know if I like. I don't feel like he has any play value. You have to do something afterwards to get the value out of him. I feel like he could easily be swapped out for Dancing Blades, which might be something we do if it continues that I don't get any benefit from him. And then I've got 3 Frostburns, 3 Luminous Charges, 3 Ghost Seraphims. We got 2 Grandmaster Imbalas and 2 Winter's Wake. And all in all, I mean, I've played the deck twice. I did 1 off, 2 off, and lost both of those. And then the one I just recorded, plus the one I just lost. You must select a deck. So yeah, it's very hit or miss. I'm definitely not a spectacular player. I feel like I want to. There's very few games that I've ever actually wanted to get to a point where I could actually say I'm good. And most games I'm pretty casual. I'm like, yeah, I just want to show up and play and have a good time. And I want to continue having a good time with this game. But at the same time, I want to get better at it. And I feel like there's a drive to get good at this game that I haven't felt playing another game. And yeah. That's good. Ooh, that's a fairly solid starting hand. It allows us to do that, and then end our turn. So, Songhai is interesting. Why is he questioning that? Don't question me. No! Where's my sad face when I need it? There we go. Oh! She's smitten. She's smitten with me. I don't really want to carry 2 mana out of this turn. Fwah! They have to be so confused by now. Like, they have to be like, what the shit is this guy doing? And then when it really just comes down to, I don't know what I'm doing. Do it. Trade. Do it up. Our quest just reset too. Get battle petted. See, this is one of the moments where I have to... I don't know if a situation like this is best to lose my minions punching his general or just keeping them for whatever he plans on doing next. I'm going to make the sacrifice. And hope that I made the right call. I made the right call. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. So that is probably Mind Cage Oni. Would be my best guess. So if it is Mind Cage Oni, which it is not. So that means that spells are good. Right? Right. Her card count is getting lower. Whenever your general takes damage, fully heal this minion. Alright. So... all right, ball's in your court. I feel like we played this one pretty well, considering he had to think we were out of our mind right out the gate. Oh, is he going to get aggressive? Oh! It is the most mean top deck ever. I don't know if it's lethal. 8. It's pretty close. That's lethal. Woo! We did it! Yes! There's that code. Alright, let's claim up a card. Whistling Blade. Abyssian Challenge. Let's see if we can score Vinar. It's always sung high. I need to stop clicking replace. Alright, well, you guys gave me some great feedback this week so far for my song high deck. We're gonna call this deck Portal. I really have a lot of fun playing this deck. I feel like we mess it up a little bit, but I feel like it's a really fun deck to play, all things considered. And I don't think we play it that awful. There are definitely decks that we've historically played far worse. So, knowing that, let's top on in and play the Portal deck. Ugh. Yeah, it's nice to be off the losing streak. Makes me feel a little bit better. Hopefully we can stay off of the losing streak. So, you guys are a huge fan of the Scroll Bandit. And I'm apparently very bad at playing the Scroll Bandit. We're looking for some blinky blink cards. So does from behind count as if the general is here? Is this all behind or is it just straight up behind? Because this is technically a flank, I believe. And I don't know if that counts. Let's replace him. Alright, so we can get some synergy off of the bandit right now. So let's do that. And then punch him. The next spell you cost this turn costs 1 less. And then do this. Which leaves us with 1 mana, which we can then utilize to reactivate him. Well, those aren't really that helpful. Let's see what he opts to do. I mean, I expect him to kill it. Like, he's got enough, theoretically. All he's got to do is play a spell. Well, now he can't kill it. Well, I guess he could drop 3 spells. Maybe he's just trying to block me? I don't know what he's doing. What are you up to, buddy? There you go. Then play a spell. Haha! Don't know why he didn't attack first. Let's replace Grandmaster for right now. Grab this. And then drop him right here. There's Grandmaster again. So I enjoy playing Songhai, and I wanted to, you know, thank you guys for letting me know, like, playing Songhai with the Portal deck is one of the more complicated decks. So thank you for letting me know that, so I'm not just sitting here feeling like I suck. Because for most of this week, I've sat here feeling like I suck. And I don't think I suck. I just don't think I'm as good as I'd like to be. Get wrecked! I'm not a huge fan of the cards we're currently getting. I would have liked to have gotten that card. I mean, we really don't have a lot of options right now. I feel like we're pretty much playing the hold out game. We have reactivate. Oh, I think he just got lethal. Yeah. Well played. Holy shit, we have lethal. It's a... No, it's not. He healed because he played the spell. Shit! We also only have 7. Um... Well played. I wanted to see if I could get it. If we had 8, I think we could have pulled it off. But the Magi won him the game there. It allowed him to come back. I don't think we could have won that one. Let me know in the comment section down below. I feel like we played it pretty well. I think if there was a misplay, it was we buffed up the Arcanist early. And I don't think we should have. I think we should have just let it be and seen what happened. Okay. Thank you. I'm not going to tip you for it, but thank you very much. I wonder if people do that. Is that like a legit strategy where you just queue in the match and people give you money? Like, I feel like that could be a potential way. Like, I'm sure people do tip people who just leave. Joe Falcon, if you watch this, I feel your pain. I feel it being stuck at 18. Ugh. Joe, I feel you. Let me know, Joe, if you watch my stuff down in the comment section below. I'm not sure if I know who you are. Or you can feel free to remain anonymous as well. That's cool. That's cool. I won't judge you. I won't judge you. Speaking of not judging me, I've been sitting in this room now for almost 3 hours. I'm going to eat a second granola bar. Don't judge. No judging. No. Arr. All right. That was an awful replace. Well, that's shitty. Wait, why do you attack me? I don't know. What's he gonna do? Blink. Well, that's one way to avoid a dancing blades. It's probably not the most ideal turn. I think it was all right. We took out a big threat. We got our hand filled back up with cards. Well, that was uncalled for. Ah! What? So it would have happened no matter what? That was a good play. All right. Here, boy. Come here, boy. Good boy. This card is fantastic. I know in an earlier video I said it was totally a troll card, but it is still a fantastic little... It's not a troll... I meant it to be like it's kind of a troll-ish card. Well, that's a tad bit of a threat. And then... let's replace this for right now. Another one. Wreck that. Here, boy. Good boy. I really am having a blast with this card. We have lethal on the board currently. We'll see what he plays. What? He didn't play anything? Why would he not play anything? That was fun. Here we go. We got a win with Songhai. Rank 17. All right. So just something that I have to do because I'm me. Where are the shiny ones that I just got? There we go. Had to be done. So yeah, I really do like this deck. It's just, like you guys mentioned, it is a challenging deck to play and get correct. I feel like we did a pretty stand-up job last match. I'm not super thrilled. We'll keep him. Shouldn't have kept him. I'm not super thrilled about going up against Vitruvian. It's actually the first Vitruvian I've played all night. No. I played one. Spoiler alert, he beat me. Oh no, I forgot about the dervishes. Shizzle. I know. He forgot about the dervishes against Vitruvian. Alright, buddy. You can do it. Oh, shocker. He gets the exact dervish he needs in order to kill my guy. Shocker. Huge shocker there. I'm A-okay with that. I'm not bitter. Do I sound bitter, guys? It's a lot of freaking dervishes. We have 4 mana. There's not really much I can do until this stupid thing is dead. Just really not. Sucks, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm not a huge fan of playing against Vitruvian. I've mentioned that many a times. Vitruvian always kicks my ass. I stand by it when I say Vitruvian is definitely one of the most powerful classes early on. The Dervish factories are just spectacular. They give you so much very cheap removal. Which is a huge bummer. Wait, what? Destroy. Alright. So he's gonna be one of those guys. I'm gonna stand on your sand. Ruh-roh. I ain't moving. You can't get me off your damn sand. I know you want to, but it's not gonna work. I don't like that that stupid thing gets stuck. It's a cool card. It's going to give a lot of value long-term on the board. So we're going to go into next turn with 6 mana. Which is what we're going to do is I think we're going to drop the Dancing Blades here to wreck this with a combo to that. So he's gonna he's gonna kill the Dancing Blades. Or he's gonna run out of time before he can do it. Ha! He ran out of time. That makes me pretty happy. Yeah, I think that's the better... No, I want to make him trade a Dervish into it if one spawns on this side. Okay. Or make him trade both Dervishes into it. I want him to make a sacrifice. So he chose the higher health one. He's going to restore that to max health, probably. No, he's just going to throw it back in his hand. Alright, so this is the only thing we don't want. Oh, apologies. I totally just smacked my mic. So I'm not feeling confident currently at the way that we have the board set up that we are going to take this one. It will all depend on what he does right here. If he punches my general, we could take it. He didn't. Just the value out of those obelisks is insane. They're just really, really powerful. Just like that. So I can't get far enough away. And I can't block him. And I can't kill that. Which gives him lethal. And I'm not going to waste anybody's time. He's also got the dervishes up top. That's a bummer. We were doing pretty well. Alright. Well, now that we got the quests out of the way, which I really do. I like playing Songhai. It's a lot of fun. Again, it sucks that I'm so bad at the game still. But we're gonna eventually get over the curve. I feel like focusing on A class right now is going to pay off in the long term. And just dabbling with quests, seeing what cards they have, and really... I mean, there are players who have been literally playing this since it came out. And I have 2 years of game time and experience to get to in order for me to even compete at the same level, potentially, as those players. I'd love to know how long you guys have been playing. Put it in the comment section down below. I'd love to know when you guys started playing. I don't think I've asked that before, but I would be very curious. Either way, let me know. Because it does interest me. Get wrecked! Could not have been better. So we're going to go into the next turn with 5 mana. We're going to be able to trigger the Luminous Charge off of the Battle Pet. Maybe even steal some extra mana, just to basically say you can't have this. But no matter what, we're going to be able to... That's fine. Like I said, we actually don't need the mana. We're not going to benefit from it at all. But we'll grab it anyway since it is there. Do we just ping it? I guess why not? I mean, it's just gonna come back to life anyway. So if he doesn't do something about it, he's just going to end up triggering all of them himself. Or he could cram his dude right back into the chaos. That works too. So I'd love to know how you guys think I'm doing tonight. Please feel free to leave the comment down in the comment section below. Be nice. Be gentle. You guys have so far always been very good and kind. So thank you. I don't understand why he would drop another battle pet. He just gave this guy a death sentence. But whatever. We have 6 mana. Let's grab that. It doesn't matter. Go, battle pets, and do my bidding. They're just gonna keep causing problems for him. Okay. Whatever. Keep putting yourself at the center of them. I'm not going to claim to have any idea what you're doing, but I'm sure that's how people legitimately probably sound just like that when they're thinking of, like, when they're playing against me. Like, what is this guy doing? All right. So right now, he's going to hit that and get blown up. If we do that, we will kill all of that and the egg. We're going to lose him. But I feel like it, in the end, is the better play. Silence that. What? The only way I could be any more happy right now is if we got, like, Winter's Wake. Right off the gate, first card I ever get off of this guy is definitely... I understand why people play it now. Like... Alright. So... And then let's replace this. This could not have been any better. Can I cast spells on him? I can cast spells on him, so he's going to become a cute little battle pet. He's gonna be so cunning. We scored the owl, which is also pretty cool. All right. So we have plenty of mana to do what we want. So let's drop him. Turn him into a battle pet. Which leaves us with 3 mana. So we can then drop him. Attack him. Oh no, there's a provoke. That's fine. Attack him. Mana Death Grip. What? I've never even seen that card. Dude, this guy's incredible. Oh, yeah. Feeling pretty good right now. All right, more provoke. Let's get the provoke out of the way. Ah, this card is so good. I've wanted this card. He was actually in like my original deck list. So that's awesome. Absolutely fantastic. I actually wonder, do you guys know what all the Arcanists are? That'd be a fun question for you guys. Yeah. So I hope so far that this episode has been better than the rest of the week. I can tell you it's been very nice, even though we started off really rough for a video that you guys will never see. Unless you guys want it, like, I'm okay with rendering it and putting it up if it is something you guys are interested in, if you just want to see me lose a bunch. But I don't think it's generally... They weren't the kind of wins that I would say were fun. They were all pretty bad. A lot of misplays, a lot of just my head was not in the game. And I actually think one of the things I might need to do is before I record an episode of Duelyst, I need to sit down and play an episode of Duelyst. Or play a game of Duelyst. I'm wondering if that could potentially be... if that could potentially help me in the long run. So let's see if he plays around Dowager. I doubt it. I haven't actually seen Dowager played in quite some time. And I wonder if because people are always expecting Dowager, I'm wondering if maybe it's worth playing Dowager. Although Dowager would be dead right now, and I'd be crying, but... So we're gonna do this. Comboed with the mana Death Grip. And then... silence... or stop him to get another card. And I'm actually pretty content just hiding him back here. There's the panda. Ah, you. So Panda, I feel, is a pretty solid, let's just turn it into a battle pet kind of card. I'm pretty content with that. Then we're gonna do that. And then Chromatic Cold the battle pet. For reasons. There's Winter's Wake. So next turn, we're looking pretty good for a Luminous. We've kept him fairly locked down, and if I can keep that up, I really would like to. So we need to test it to see what it is. All right, let's see if it's a minion. I really don't want to see if it's a minion. I'd rather just attack it. There we go. So knowing that, do that. Which is going to put us in the next turn with Winter's Wake, which is going to allow us to basically crush him. The Provoke is going to stop his Fly Guy from moving. Our Basilisk should be able to survive. But he's always got the possibility of blinking somebody behind him and taking him down. Which is exactly what he's just doing right now. Which is fine. If we can keep his attention off all of the walls, we have game. I'm not concerned about that. That's going to give us a lot of damage. Probably lethal. It's 20 damage with just the Luminous Walls plus me and the Hearth Sister, which is lethal. So still lethal. So I'm pretty happy. This will be the first time I've ever successfully killed a player in one turn. Now it's a little trickier, but still lethal. Just like that. Woo! A one-turn KO. I'll give him gold. He deserves it. That was fantastic. I'd love to know you guys' thoughts, primarily on that one. 119. Let me know what you guys think of that, because I think I played it pretty well. We did it and only killed like 2 minions. That's pretty good. I guess we could have used the wall to kill his other one, I think. I think we could have reached it. So maybe we should have. He could have moved his Fly Guy away from the Provoke and then flown, I think. I think I'm getting the hang of the Shimzar card. It's a very tricky card to get right. I like the art on it too. It's a really cool card. So let's replace this. Chroma Cold is exactly what I like on turn 1. I like being able to keep his general away from me, especially from the more physical classes, such as Magmar, primarily. Magmar and Lionar. even Songhai. I like being able to keep their general as far away from me. I feel what it also does is it tends to discourage playing minions sometimes, and that's also more than okay with me. He played a tiger pretty much just to tag, so I don't really understand his logic for what he's done so far. So we'll lock that, replace this, which sucks. We're about to burn a card. Oh, it's Grandmaster. That's fine. If there was any card for us to burn, I think that would be the one, to be perfectly honest. So we hold the aggressive stance on the board. And that's one of the reasons why I really like Vinar, is because I do, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I feel like whoever goes first really is at a disadvantage. And I feel like because of that... Well, that's a bummer. Alright, so for starters, I want to make sure I have enough mana to do this. And then I want to... I don't really care about this, to be perfectly honest. That leaves us with 3 mana. So let's... let's just kill this. And then Hearth. Just switch with that. Pretty content with everything in the hand. I like the fact that we have plenty of chromatic colds. It's going to make it very easy. He's making it so I can still reach this. No longer can I reach that. He really wants to keep these things alive. And he's buffing up his general. Alright. All classic traits of Magmar. So we are now up to 5 mana. So... let's... come over here. Gravity Well. And then Battle Pet that. Ugh, not what we wanted. I feel like we're doing really poorly, all things considered. I'd love to see him waste all of those on those. That'd make me actually quite happy. Looks like we're gonna get our wish. All right. Is there a way for me to get him to be forced to attack that? pretty sure I've lost. I'm not feeling very confident currently. That's the card we needed. Apologies, I poked the mic. But I think we drew it too late. We might have been too aggressive considering we are playing against a Magmar. We've got some mitigation. I'm pretty sure we can wipe his board next turn for starters. He might help us wipe his board. So he's playing incredibly aggressive like Magmar would. I'm very happy that he's opted to destroy the walls. I'm not entirely sure why he's opted to destroy the walls, but for whatever reason, he has decided to. Alright, so plan of attack. Hit that. And then nuke his board. Kill the egg. Replace him. So I'm pretty sure it's over. Like, pretty sure. Yeah, it's over. Well, I can silence that. But it's still gonna have way too much damage, I think. Well played. Well played, guy. Well played. I'm not gonna complain. It was fun. It was a good match. We held out far longer than I think we probably should have been able to. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I like matches like that, where it seems to be fair all the way around. They're a good time. Alright, so let's roll right on into some more. See what we can make happen. I'm definitely happy that I didn't put up the first hour. I think if I had been strapped for time, I would have done something. Probably put it up and regretted it. But with a lot of the reason why last week was so hectic, I think it's going to make the coming weeks a lot less stressful on me personally. So we can keep the content coming. Get wrecked! Let's get rid of... Not exactly the swap I was looking for, but I will gladly accept it. Alright, that was the expected play. Alright. So, I don't really want to turn that... maybe I do want to just... Yeah, let's just battle pet it. Get battle petted! Deals double damage to generals. And then let's replace one of these guys. So I don't like doing that and like on a ranged minion and then another ranged minion coming out. Makes me sad. That's a card that I have not seen in a while. Wow. See if we can manage to kill it without taking any damage. Shouldn't be that hard, considering it is locked by 3, now 2, provokes. Gonna provoke, port it up. Really? I expected him to port it up to the mana. How naive of me. Ooh! That hurt. We're at 7 mana. So let's drop the blue Arcanist. Stun him. And then end our turn. We've got Winter's Wake in hand. That's completely fine. We're going to drop Luminous, I think, next turn. We're going to replace, I think, the blue Arcanist where we already have one. We have taken a lot more damage than I would have liked to at this point. But actually, maybe I just go grab the mana. Because I think he's planning something with these. Did he just give that thing lethal? Damn close. Alright. So, up. And then let's drop him. No, let's drop him. And replace him. And end our turn. So I'm sure that it's possible for him to deal what he needs to deal. Ah, Phoenix Fire. We had lethal on the next turn. That's one of the things I have noticed about the wall deck in general, is it's a very offensive deck that has to win fairly quick, from what I can tell. which is why it's got the mana death grips. It's to make sure that you can get your mana curve ahead of the other player. I don't know, it seems like anytime I have one that runs too long, I lose. And I also think I've been way too aggressive, so for the longest time, I wouldn't let my general take any damage. And I do feel now that I may actually let my general take too much damage. And I think I just need to be a little less aggressive, especially when trading general v general. I don't think there's ever a real reason why a general should attack a general. Generals are a resource that should be spent to clear other resources. Maybe he won't connect. Do, 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 do. Woohoo! Best win ever. No gold for you, sir. Alright. Let's keep going. That was a nice little 2-minute win. Versus Obstaculo, I don't know. Alright, so let's pitch those. Regretting my decision. Alright, so he has 1,100 wins. That's terrifying. Playing against the Lionar deck that actually knows what they're doing. Not a huge fan of our starting hand. I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't like having a turn where I don't draw any. I would have loved to have had the Hearth Sister that turn. He's got a nice little formation. If he plays another Sun Wisp, that would have been really cool to like build a whole like formation. But now he's just mucking it all up, and that makes me sad. Interesting. All right, so we can turn this into a battle pet. No, why bother? Let's just drop this and see if we can bait in the attack. Thunderhorn is such a cool card. Really is. It's a spectacular card. Not only from the art, but like even right down to just the way the card looks. I think dropping Thunderhorn was the best play there. Primarily because he can just liquidate that entire path and go curl up in the corner and take a nap for the rest of the turn. I think optimally, I would not have done anything. So there he goes. He's splitting them up. He's a smart guy. That he is. That he is. Oh, he's going in for the kill on it. Look at that. Well played. I know when to congratulate. That was well good. That was good. I feel like in the end, I still have pretty good leg up on the way I want the board to look. We haven't drawn a lot of our wall cards, which is a bit of a bummer. But I know we'll get them. What are you up to, buddy? Oh, he didn't attack. All right, we misplayed. Yes, I know. It was a misplay. We should have dropped the Arcanist first, then used the mana. Then we would have gotten a free Arcanist card. Not, I think, the world's biggest mistake, but still a mistake that I shouldn't be making. So he's gonna kill it. There's a lot of work to kill that one card, though. Like, that was a lot of work to kill that one card. Get battle petted. What do we have left for mana? Oh, perfect. We got a mana death grip. So we are in a, I don't want to say rough spot, but I do feel me and my fellow opponent are on fairly even playing terms right now. This will also be the last match, I think. I think this will be the last one for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, please, please feel free to remember to hit that like button, and give this video a share. Throw it out there. The channel is growing really well right now, and I really want to try to keep pushing that momentum forward, and you guys are the ones who are going to help me make it there. So please, please give this video a like, give it a share, and just let the world out there know what you're watching. All right, so we have all kinds of fun stuff to do. Let's... I think we battle pet this. And then attack this. Then mana. And I guess there's really no point to mana death grip it, is there? I mean, at the same time, there's really no reason not to. I don't think you can get more than what we have. Let's replace Mobius. And then... do a little bit of that. End our turn. So I'm hoping that little battle pet there is gonna do that, and then do that. So this one we've seen not as useful cards from the Arcanist. Still not bad. I'm worried for, I think it's called Tempest. Could really cause some issues for me right now. But I'm hoping not to see that right now. That's the plan. It's not for him to get a Tempest. I'd love to end the night on a win. We are at a life disadvantage right now. I find it very awkward that he did that. He really wants to kill that Arcanist. He went through a lot of work to kill that Arcanist. He really does not like Conjurer. Alright. So now, just like last turn, let's do this. And then over here, drop that. Replace this. Ping him. Then we're going to end our turn. So we didn't even have to lift a finger to kill that battle pet, which is pretty great. And he actually, the battle pet dealt a total of 6 damage to the general, which is also pretty great. So we're going to replace one of the 2 cards that we have depending on what he does. What was that? Destroy all minions that are not nearby any general. Wow. For 4? What the shit? That is insane. That is ludicrously insane. Alright, so let's replace this. Beautiful. I don't understand why I'm not getting the additional replace. Seems a little weird. There it is. So the trigger for it just isn't showing up. Still weird. Let's toss out the Basilisk. It's free, so I think why not? We're now on a 1-turn ping, so we can ping 2 damage each turn to the general. And anything that ends up in the same row. Or column. Ugh. Alright. We can reach that. We're gonna have to, so we can stun it this turn. All right. So let's see what he does. And we still have 5 turns worth of ping, but if he can't kill the Seraph, we win. If he can't kill either Seraph, we actually win. So, thank you. That's how we do it right there. We're almost level 20. Whew. Feels good to have a fun, solid evening. All right, we got 200 gold. So let's open up. Let's do an unearthed. And then let's do a Shimzar. And let's see what we get. And we get a legendary, which is really cool. We've got Rex, Whisper of the Sands. So many wind dervish nearby each friendly obelisk. Draw a card. That's pretty cool. It's actually really cool. Give a friendly minion +2/+4 if that minion has Zeal, draw a card. That's pretty solid. It's the opposite of the Songhai, which is pretty cool. A Moo, battle pet. And then we got a Rex, which is a battle pet. And then our legendary is Frostiva. This is a card that was also very early on inside of some of my decks. Whenever this minion attacks or is attacked, summon a 3/3 Vesper Night Howler nearby. I would love to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this card particularly. I don't like how weak it is. It's a huge bummer, but it is a Vanar exclusive. I personally really like the card. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So please let me know your thoughts and opinions on Frostiva, and maybe we could give it a look, maybe a play down the road. Because there was a card in my original wall deck. And then we've got ourselves Sanctify. Give a friendly minion +1/+1. Turn this space into hollowed ground. Catalyst Quillbeast. Whenever you cast spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. Wild Tahar Frenzy. Whenever an enemy attacks, this minion gains +3 attack until the end of your turn. And we got an Ember Worm. 7 cost, 10/7 with flying. It's a pretty good card. I'm actually surprised I don't see this played more often. It's a pretty powerful looking card, and it's hard to deal with when it comes down and could very easily be around to deal some 10 damage. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Ember Worm too. And then Opening Gambit. Destroy an enemy artifact to put a random artifact from your faction into your action bar. That's a pretty cool card as well. That's actually a really interesting card. I'd love to know you guys' thoughts on this card as well. A 5/4 for 4 is really good, value-wise, plus the fact that you also get to destroy the enemy artifact. It is situational, but I do think that this could potentially be a card to just put one of these in the deck instead of a Blue Arcanist. I'm wondering if it could be a swap, 1 Blue Arcanist, 1 of these. Just to kind of mitigate some of the artifacts, but at the same time, artifacts really suck, and Arcanists apparently are pretty good. I should say Vanar artifacts kind of suck. So, great. Well, that's where we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you all very much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, please feel free to give this video a like, give it a share. If you enjoyed what I did here today, and you enjoy what I do here on this channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you're new. And yeah, leave a comment down in the comment section below if you made it to the end of my, I think, almost 2-hour-long video, maybe over 2-hour-long video. Please feel free to leave the code word down in the comment section, Duelyst, down there. Just put it down there, comment section below. Let me know you made it all the way to the end of this video. Thank you all very much, and for your continued support here. It really does mean the world to me, and your patience with this series and my gameplay also really does mean the world to me. So thank you all very much, and as always, till the next video. Hello there, thank you for making it to the end of my video. If you enjoyed the content here, why don't you watch something next over there on that little box? Or if you want to check out something new, why don't you check the recommended feed on right there? And if you're new to the channel and enjoyed the video you just got done watching, why don't you bop that little ghost right below me on the face as hard as you can and hit the subscribe button. Thank you all very much for your continued support, and as always, till the next video.